wants a better day. Well, fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror. So fuck you, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want safety. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try anything, so I'ma just keep trying everything. See you in the next life, just to be a better me. Don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes, I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Every day.
So my name is Hazel, and today we're going to do some warm-up, and we're going to start with, the Me Health Program introduction, the house rules, and after the house rule, we'll move on to meditation. So
Kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young one, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy. How to get there? I'm glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. We're trying to do so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want.
a little connection with point for us to pay our attention on. Stack our shoulders above our hips, our head above our spine, and then there's a long line going through your head to the neck, to your spine, all the way to your sacrum, into the neck, into the core of your earth. Just start noticing your breathing patterns. Are you using your chest, or are you using your stomach? Is your chest rising, or are you breathing? Measure every breath inhale. All the way your energy gets in. Breathe out. All the stress and releases. Meditation is a great way of being present without pure resistance. There's no future. There's no past experience. Just now. Whenever your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to the breath. now you're doing this leg. Now try on a different leg. Yes. Take a deep breath in. We're going to inhale, raise our hands. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Yes. When we fold, we are not trying to just get our head touching the ground. When we fold, we are trying to tilt our bone so that our belly is touching the thigh. And then we bend. Yes. Do as much as you can. So maybe for you, you're already feeling the compression here. But if you can go further. Place your right hand next to your thigh. Yes, next to your right thigh. And then inhale, we raise our left hand. And then we bend. Yes. Okay, maybe I'm gonna do like this, and then you guys can copy me in the mirror. Okay? So I'm gonna place my hand on my left and then raise our hand and then go down. You should feel the stretch along your spine. And this elongation will gonna help us with our twisting later. So now we're going to feel the lengthening of our side. If you can go further, try to touch your elbow, yes, of this hand to the ground. And then when we're bending, we're not trying to hunch like this. We're trying to turn our body, trying to look at the sky while we're doing our side bends. Yes. Lengthening. We should feel the lengthening of our sides also and keep breathing into our stomach. Our hands pushing back up. Yes, now try on the other side. So we place our left next to our left leg. And then inhale, we raise our hand. Yes, straight. And then exhale, try to bend. And then do more. And then remember to look back up to the sit-up. So for those of you here, maybe you want to turn, yeah, so that you can bend forward. Yes, like this. Yes. So you can bend forward. Yes. So this one you should feel the inner thigh stretching. Yes. Yes. You can do this, or you can do this if you're already feeling the stretch, or you can lay all the way to the ground. Yes. You can choose whatever is your limit. We're going to walk to our right. Walk our hands to the right. Yes, that way. Yes, to the right. Yes. Next, inhale to the left. Lengthen our legs and stretch the back of our legs, okay? So lengthen your leg, bend one leg, bend your right leg, yes. And then inhale, we go up, exhale, we bow. Yes, try to grab your feet, yes. If not, then grab your calf, yes. You will move. Yes, you should feel the stretch of the back of your left leg. turn our body a little bit to the left too. And then when we inhale, we grab with our right hand, we grab our left feet, if you can. Yes, and then maybe with the side bend, then you can twist a little if you're flexible enough. Yes. Or just focusing on grabbing the left leg first. Or if you can do a little side bending with grabbing the feet. Yes. Okay, come back up. Now we close our feet back. We're gonna place our leg across. Yes. And then with our right
on the side or straight?
straight. Get back straight. Thank you. Yes, straight. And then we're gonna step. Yes. And then we place our right hand at the back. Raise our left hand. And then turn and trying to put our armpit next to our knee. Yes. Eventually, the other leg. The other leg. Yes. Yes. Perfect. So with every breath, try to turn a little more. Look to the back. Yes. Look at the window. Look at the plants. Look at the sun. So good. Good about. All right. And next inhale, we are back to the center. Now on to the next leg. So we're gonna bend the left and extend the right. And then with an inhale, we raise our hand. Exhale, we bow. And trying to touch our feet. Give it a little massage maybe. Aiming for the feet. Yeah, trying to ease in the position. Get comfortable with the stretch. Get comfortable with the feeling. Now we come back up, and then we'll move our right leg a little bit to the edge of our mat. And then two options: either you just fall into this direction, or you can place the right hand in next to your thigh, and then raise your left, and then try to grab the feet, and then turn to the ceiling while bending, or just doing this is fine. You try to get this, and then turn to the ceiling. Now come back up. We place our feet back to the center. Our right hand, turn to the left, and then trying to get our armpit. Good. Now we are back to the center. Now two legs, both legs extended into the front. Move your bum a little so your sit bone is sitting firm on the mat. Flex your feet. Yes. And then with an inhale, lengthen first. Lengthen, and then we bow. If you cannot touch your feet, aim for your calf first. We're not compensating with the flexibility with the hunches. We're not trying to do this. We're trying to lengthen while getting down. So you're tilting your bones to the back and then trying to get down. If you want a little micro bend on your knee, if you're feeling your knee, you want a micro bend, it's okay. Just trying to touch your belly to your thigh. we try to cross our leg, put our hands onto the mat, and then go into our tabletop. Yes. So for the tabletop, our wrist under our shoulder, and then our hip above our knee. Okay. So let's do a little cat-cow first. Cat-cow is very good for lengthening the spine, getting our spine ready for the rest of the practice. So inhale, we drop our waist, open our chest, look up. Yes. Pointing our hip bones up to the ceiling. Exhale, we round our back, hunches.
Look into our belly.
Inhale, we look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, go. Exhale. Inhale, we go back to neutral position. Now I'm going to warm up our wrists. So, place our, when we're supporting ourselves onto the mat with our hand, remember we're using all the points. So including these knuckles, including our finger. We don't put all the weight on our wrist. If not, we're going to hurt our wrist. So when we're doing the warm up, now we're trying to slowly make circles. Drawing circles with the shoulder on top of our wrist. And when we go over, we're trying to distribute the weight to our fingers. Yes. Yes. Now the other direction. Back to our neutral and do a little back and forth, a little rock. Let's go as far as you can with a little rock. And then now we're going to place our hand like this together and then onto the mat, a little left and right. Yes, a little left and right. Put our hand in on us and then put it onto the mat. Yes, and then sit back a little to stretch the back of our hand. And if you can do a little grabs underneath. Yes, like this. Yes. To release the tension back. Yes. Okay, and then now we sit back to after, and then we try to do a little rotation. So the benefit of doing this wrist warm up before any practice is that you will feel that your arm balancing poses are more stable. Like your downward dog and such, you can use your hand more. You can distribute the weight, so you get tired less easily. Okay. So back to our tabletop. Now we're gonna practice some warm up flow. We're gonna warm up our body. So look at me first for once to know how to do it before you go. Okay. So we are in our tabletop, right? Before we're in our tabletop, maybe move a little bit forward your hand, a little bit. So we're gonna start with our child's pose. So this is our child's pose, or if you want, you can do a little forward with your hand. Child, we go up into tabletop, and then we down with knee, chest, chin. So when we're down with knee, chest, chin, I don't want to see your arms flare out like this. No, we're gonna tuck our elbow. The fold is facing forward, and then we're gonna down. Yes, you see my hands? They are aligned with my body all the time. My arms are next to my body all the time, and I go down slowly, touching my chest and chin onto the mat. And then I slide through into a mini cobra, or if you want, upward facing dog, or a cobra, full cobra. And then we're back to our child's pose. So inhale, we come up, exhale down, inhale up, cobra, exhale back to child's pose, and we're going to repeat it for like 5 cycles, but I'm going to speed up while we do. Okay? Clear?
Yes.
So, so first we're gonna do in our child's pose first. So child pose. Exhale and release all the tension in our child's pose. Inhale, we come up into tabletop. Exhale, we drop. Remember to tuck your arms next to your body. Yes, so then you can use the strength. And then inhale, we come up, slide up into a cobra or baby cobra, your choice. Yes. And then back to our child's pose. Ooh. Exhale. So in the child's pose, you want to sit all the way. Yes, sit all the way onto your knee. Yes. Yes, all the way to the knee. Sit on it. And then come back up into a tabletop. And then exhale, knee, chest, chin. Yes. And inhale, we come up to cobra. Yes, and then exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, come up, tabletop. Okay. Stay in your tabletop and look at me while I'm doing knee, chest, chin. So what does it mean by doing knee, chest, chins? It means that only my knee, my chest, and my chin is touching the mat, not my thigh. So my thigh is not touching. I'm doing this. See, my thigh is not touching. Only my chest, my chin, my knee, and my arms. And then I slide to the cobra. Okay? Yes. And then back to child's pose. And now, I'm going to speed up. We're going to do 3 more rounds. So exhale. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Last round. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, knee, chest, chin. Exhale, cobra. And then a big exhale in our child's pose. So we should feel a little heat in our body now. Slow the flow. Warming up our body for the warrior poses, the downward dog. But before that, we have warmed up so many places, but we have to also open our chest and shoulder. So what we're going to do is do puppy pose. So what is a puppy pose? Now we are in child's pose, right? So imagine back to your tabletop, but then you drop your elbow. Yes. And without moving your hips is stacked on your knee. You're trying to crawl your hands front until your chest is touching the mat. Yes. Until your chest is touching the mat. So your hip is pointing up to the ceiling. You're looking forward. Your chest is down. So we're lengthening the front torso. We're opening our chest. Yes. And we can we push against our elbow back into a mini cobra. Oh, finally. Lying on the mat. Right? Okay, in our cobra we can do a little back strengthening. So this is the cobra, right? So with our finger, we're gonna lie down first, lie down, and then with our fingers, we do fingers next to our chest, and then with only the fingers. Yes. Wider, so it's like outside of the mat. Yes. And then inhale, we only use the strength of our finger, we come up. Yes. And then we go down again, exhale. Inhale, we come up again. Exhale, down again. So why we're using the fingers? Because I want to engage your back more. So we're relying on our hand less. So imagine every time you come up, try to feel less stress on your fingers. So inhale, we come up. If you can, maybe you can release the hand and you're staying on top. Yes. Yes, this is what happens when you engage your back. Right? So with our fingers, maybe we're able to push more, but we're less engaged on our back. All right, down.
That's nice.
So we press our hands onto the mat again, firmly this time, not just the fingers, and then we go back to our child's pose. Yes, release all the tension. So we open our chest, we warm up our back, warm up our wrist. We do a bit of arm strengthening with the knee, chest, chin. We open our hips, our legs. So now it's time for none the other downward facing dog. So now we're going to press our hand firmly, tuck our toe, go up to our first down dog of the day. So in downward facing dog, yeah, then we want to walk a little first. This is our first down dog. If you're still feeling a little tense at the back of your leg, so do a little walk. Maybe press your chest a little more towards the mat a few times. So in a down dog, we're gonna put out both legs along the middle line. Yes, close your feet, and then raise your right leg. Yes, three-legged dog. On the exhale, we step the leg in between our hands. Yes. Yes. And then we drop our back knee. Yes. So see if your knee is above your ankle. I want to see your knee above your ankle, not going too far in front, because it gives a lot of stress on the ankle. So this is better. If you feel like you can do more, you can wiggle your back leg a little bit more. Yes. Instead of pushing your knee in front, we push our back leg so that our knee don't go over the ankle. Okay? So we are in our lunges. With strong foundation, we inhale, we come up. Yes, and then exhale, cactus arm. Remember the back engagement that we just did? Now is the time to use it. Inhale, we come back up into first warrior. And then inhale, cactus arm. Inhale, we go up. This time reverse. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our left at the back of our thigh. Yes. The left hand on the back of the left leg, and then do a little bend. Yes. Yes, and then we come back up. Both hands onto the mat. Plant our left hand onto the mat, and then raise our right. A little twisting to counter. Yes, to counter the twisting that we do just on the other side. Come back up to both, landing both feet. Tuck your back, and then we're going back to our downward facing dog. Now onto the other leg. The other leg up, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, look into the middle of your palm and then step on in between. Yes. And then drop our back leg. Yes. Then with strong foundation, inhale, we go into first warrior. Inhale, we open our arms. Exhale, we go back to first warrior. Inhale, engage our back. Inhale, we go up again. So we turn this way and then turn to the yes. So you should feel a little stretch along your quadriceps because we're leaning more weight onto this side. Come back up. Cartwheel back our hands, plant our right hand and then twist to the left. Place both of our hands down and then kick back to three-legged dog. Yes. Now is the time that we use our flow. So you can have a rest. You can put your knee on your mat first. Yes, and then look at me. So we have two options. We have downward facing dog. Drop your knee and the knee chest chin, remember? And then slide into cobra. And then back to not child pose now, downward facing dog. Okay, this is option one. Option two, if you're feeling strong, downward facing dog, up, but without dropping your knee, we do chaturanga. So like halfway in the middle, and then up. We're facing dog. My thigh is not touching the mat. And then back to downward facing dog. If you are feeling strong. Okay? So
Easy. Easy.
okay,
Something
easy.
easy.
So let's do the
Easy.
easy option together. Okay.
We see. Hi.
Okay, let's see.
I thought you said
Oh,
easy.
everyone, downward facing dog.
We see.
Easy. And then drop our knee to the mat. And then lean forward so that we can do the knee traction. Yes. And then up to cobra. And then back to downward facing dog. Yes, so this is our flow. Now jump or walk, slowly walk your hand to the front of the mat. Yes. And let everything just hang. We have put so much weight on our arms now. Our feet can do the job of getting us standing. Let's just hang a little. Maybe swing a little side to side. Yes. Hands on the ground. We do half up, lengthening our spine, look forward. Exhale, we bow again. Next inhale, we come all the way. Plant your hands firmly onto the mat, and this time, jump or step back to downward facing dog. Normally we jump back to plank, but with jumping back to downward facing dog, you have to really calculate the distance. To be more mindful of where you're jumping to. Now let's put our legs together, and then we're going to raise our right leg. Yes, and this time we bend our foot, we bend our leg, and then open it. Yes, oh. So before we do this, we're raising our legs, bend our legs, and then open it to like this. Okay, not too long. Step your leg in between your palm. Okay, this time we're not dropping our knee. This time we're not dropping our knee. We come all the way. Yeah. Bow down, 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 all the way down. See how low you can go. If you lose balance, it's fine. Just come back up. Yes. And then with strong legs, we're gonna come up in the same position. Yes. Next to our thigh and do a side angle. And then cartwheel the hands back down to the mat. And now we're gonna do warrior 1, warrior 2, what's next? Warrior 3. So warrior 3, we're gonna switch out a weight in front more, and then trying to lift our leg. Yes. So if you're just starting out, you can use your hands for balancing. And if you can, if you like you're so stable, you can come up with no hands. So stable. Yes, like a T shape. Or even extend your arm. Okay, come back down to our lunges. Yes. Yes. Put back down into our warrior 1 poses, and then knee down. Yes. And this time, see how far you can go with your quadricep stretch. But first we're going to do some, because we engage a lot of our back of our leg. Now we're going to sit back into our half split first. Yeah, so it's just to release the tension at the back of our leg. Okay. Come back up again. This time, go a little deeper, and then a little more forward. And feel the stretch at the back of our leg. Yes. And then come back up. Now we're going to place our left hand against our right foot, and then cartwheel our hand to the back. And then see, if you can see your back foot, try bend it and grab it. If you can't see, then stay where you are.
I can see what I can feel.
Good. As long as you're feeling the stretch of your quads, then you're good. Maybe you can still stay here, and you can still feel the stretch of your quads, then it's okay. And if you can grab it and you feel like I'm not feeling the stretch, maybe try lowering your elbow. Yes.
This
Okay,
one is
good.
painful.
Come back up to our downward facing dog. Oh. Okay, drop our knee, chest, chin. Yes, slide up into cobra or mini cobra. Back to downward facing dog. Jump or step back into forward bend. Yes. Inhale, we'll come halfway up, lengthening our spine like an L shape. Exhale, we'll back up or step back into plank this time. Plank, so all the way to the back. Yes. And then hip up to downward facing dog. Put our feet together, raise our left leg this time. Bend our left leg open to the left. Step our hands in between the palm. Yes. With strong foundation, we come up. First warrior. Warrior. You can do it.
Ate Joy said it today naman.
Yes, go as low as you can. Warrior. And without releasing the hand, slowly with strong legs, we come up. Ooh. A side angle. Yes. Cartwheel our hand back down to the mat facing front. Now it's time for warrior three. So shift, shift your weight a little forward. Yes. So if you feel like you need the help of your hand, so just work on raising your leg first. With the back strength, you raise your leg first. And if you can, maybe trying to do a cactus arm. Or even straightening your arm. Okay. Not for a long case. This is for fun. This is a balancing pose. Okay, so so drop our knee back down. Yes. Okay, and then sit back into our half, and then back to our half split. And then in front again, place our left foot, cartwheel our hands back until we see the feet, and then we can bend and try to grab it. If not, then just leave it. Just focusing on extend that, trying to sit lower so that you can feel the stretch of your quadriceps. If you can't bend, then we can try to move your leg a little further, try to sit a little lower so that you can feel the stretch along your quads. Right, release the bind, release the hand. And then with firm hands and tuck our back feet. We are back to downward facing dog. Now we place our knee onto the mat and then sit back into our child's pose. Finally, rest. Into tabletop, back into our downward facing dog. This time, we just want to try to put our left feet in front, align into a pigeon. So if you know pigeon, just put your leg across like a 90-degree angle and then sit lower and lower. Yes. So if you can't get it aligned with the mat, like this, and you can try to bring it a little forward, it's fine. We're going to do sleeping pigeon. So we are supposed to sleep on our legs. Yeah, so we should follow to fly. If you put your legs more aligned with the mat, you will feel it even more. Drop your knees sideways, release the tension, have your palm face upward. We start our practice today with a 10 minutes meditation. We warm up with the mini flow and we stretch our legs, do a little twisting, side bend. And after the mini flow, we also warm up our wrist, and after the mini flow, we work in our warrior poses. So start with the slow lunges, and then work our way up to the warrior, and then even balancing poses. Did a mini E with the pigeon pose, and now it's the time to just receive. Bend your knees and then turn your body to the right. Yes. Like a sleeping baby. Yes. Turn your body to the right and just sleep. And then with the help of your right hand, you kind of press back up into a classic position.
Nalala ang ating mundo.
Gumising ka na lang.
So we're done mga kasyala sa aming yoga for today. See you next week again.
Oo.
O diba? That's nice. Yeah, I like. Ang dami ko kapag ko. Oh, yung sa legs sa muscles. O ganun. Oh, maganda yung kasi stretch yung muscles. So we're done mga kasyala. Rupag daw. Sige, bye.
See you. Perfect yung bata. Si ano si Joy? Si Joy kung
Sino ka doon? Sa mirror. Yan na.
Kung may focus yung bilibili ko dyan. Pagin kayo ng mga kayo, gosh. Say hi to vlog. Hello guys. Hello.